Hello everyone, welcome back to part 2 of a 4-part replay between Poker Off Kaz and Bly4eg here on Total Rock. Right now, both the Death Knight and the Lich have been defeated by the Archmage and the Mountain King. The Mountain King has gone down. The Archmage still trying to put in some pressure on this base right now. Mountain King most likely getting resurrected, and we have mass flying machines coming in from Poker Off Kaz. So originally I thought it was going to be Knights, but flying machines going to be the unit of choice, and we have flak cannons being researched. So already trying to counteract those obsidian statues, which will be coming relatively shortly. I do not see. Oh, we have destroyer form currently being researched. Bly4eg sitting at 25 over 40 food, gonna get this game underway. And now low hit point acolyte trying to run into the back right now, may go down. No, able to hide in the back of the base right now, but that is the 6th acolyte on this base, so really no point in taking that down. Another water elemental trying to come in, trying to reach the back of that base. Low hit point Ghoul and low hit point acolyte in that back. Ghoul now trying to run for cover, will not be able to just escape as the Archmage once again returns back to his base right now. We have some low hit point footmen now running back, so 3 low hit point footmen, or 4 low hit point footmen coming in, and we had the Paladin coming in as well. So the Paladin Tri-Hero Perfecta already now back in. Archmage getting a Clarity Potion, and we'll see if we're going to have any additional creeping. I'm just really surprised by these mass flying machines. I'm not quite sure what they're going to do. They're not upgraded. I think they do have flak cannons, but until now, okay, we do have some destroyers now. So we have some destroyers. Those destroyers are going to be very, very surprised to already see an army of flying machines just waiting right now. But those destroyers have a mana, so those destroyers will be able to do splash damage on those flying machines. Pretty much, the flying machines are a good counter to destroyers, unless destroyers have mana, and then the destroyers are a good counter to flying machines. One of those things that I really hate about the undead human matchup, you really have to start clicking on units and trying to keep track of how much mana is on individual destroyers, which makes it much more difficult as a human player. Once again, the Paladin now moving out. Archmage level 3, Mountain King level 1 with the boots of speed. We'll see what's really going to happen here. Destroyers now going to be moving out, and where the flying machines? Flying machines are in the base right now. Flying machines quickly taking down, oh no, not taking out any of those units. Destroyers using up some of that mana against those militia right now, those peasants right now. And now those destroyers are going to be forced to right now pull to the back right now, as right now those flak cannon upgrades are just tearing through that group of 2 destroyers right now. Once again, we may see Pandirian Brewmaster come out in this particular game, as a Breath of Fire is a great counter to those flying machines, but we'll see right now. Archmage now still trying to do some creeping, doesn't have enough mana right now, and those flying machines just out doing patrolling, making sure that the Archmage and the Mountain King can creep in peace. So is creeping in peace, is creeping in peace, excuse me. Flying machines once again re-engaging on those destroyers right now, and really not able to really do anything. Those flying machines, more flying machines coming out, so it's going to be a group of 12 flying machines trying to come out. There is one Gigantuan Sea Turtle left. Mountain King does have enough, and wow, does not see it in time. So very, very lucky that he does not get Creepjack, getting a potion of healing on that Mountain King. Very, very nice. Very, very great item right now. Once again, the flying machine moving back out, getting that armor upgrade as opposed to that attack upgrade. 2 destroyers against what I'll guesstimate to be about 12, 14 destroyers, maybe more right now. And now we're gonna have a creepjack on the Death Knight and the Lich. Definitely not looking good. Those destroyers trying to turn around and getting focused down relatively quickly. And now another destroyer trying to run away, down to 8 hit points. Another destroyer goes down. Mountain King now sitting at level 3, getting a bolt off, and that Lich is not going to be long for knife. Silence being casted, so we have I don't know what who casted Silence. Oh, we have the Dark Ranger in play, so level 1 Lich in play. So getting Silence as a Dark Ranger as a 3rd hero, as opposed to the Pandirian Brewmaster. We had a clap, I think, and now that Death Knight trying to run away. Mountain King does have enough mana. Oh, getting Silence once more. We have the Obsidian Statue trying to do some pathing. Great pathing, unable to get a bolt off on that low hit point Dark Ranger. And now that Obsidian Statue is able to run away, so very nicely played from Bly4eg. Once again, Archmage level 4, Paladin level 2, Mountain King level 3. and going to continue to creep right now. The human army able to creep. Very new strategy that I've seen, using the flying machines as an anti-guard against being creep-jacked, and being able to keep constant pressure while you creep with the human tri-hero. So this is looking out to be really good. Prokhorov has now picking up a Ring of Regeneration on that Paladin. Don't know if he's going to pick it use that or sell it. And personally, I like Rings of Regeneration on that Paladin, as during that the Divine Shield time, it's able to regenerate a lot of hit points during that 15 to 30 seconds of regeneration, and that Paladin is just so much harder to kill. Right now, I'm getting a bolt off on that Banshee. Banshee going down, making sure that there is no possession. Curse on that Mountain King. Mountain King trying to pull it down, and now that Lich is going to get bolted in just a second. Getting bolted, going to get focused down, getting death coiled once more, trying to run back out away, unable to get a good surround on it, and now perhaps a nice Frost Nova on that Mountain King. Mountain King once again trying to pull to the back, getting a bolt off on that Crypt Fiend. Crypt Fiend going to fall. No, not going to fall quite yet. No, is going to fall, sorry. Death Knight still sitting at level 2, so not level 3 or level 2 Death Coil, and that's really why that Crypt Fiend was so easy to take down. Right now we have that Knight getting focused down. Perhaps we're going to have no Staffs of Sanctuary. A little bit surprised by that right now. And we have a low hit point Mountain King. Mountain King absorbing some mana right there, getting another Holy Light to try to save some of his life right there. And the Mountain King still having that great potion of mana, or potion of healing, would be able to, yes, he does quaff it right there. And now going after that Death Knight. Death Knight very low on hit points, and going to get surrounded right now, trying to save or trying to take down that Mountain King. Mountain King, nice transferring of the potion, and a transferring of the potion of invulnerability. So very nicely done, but a potion of invulnerability on the Mountain King, and now wow, just a lot of units just running around right now. Mountain King low on hit points, trying to run away. Death Knight trying to run away once more. Destroyers up in the air. Now flying machines quickly coming back in to counteract those destroyers. Very low hit point Knight is going to get focused down, but a destroyer goes down as well, and that destroyer is desperately trying to run away. Another destroyer goes down, and another a Banshee goes down. So Crypt Fiend trying to run away once more. Low hit point Knight trying to run away, unable to run away, as the Death Knight still only at level 2. So Kaz's hero advantage is definitely coming into play right now. And we have the Death Knight still trying to push in, and we have the Archmage still trying to do some creeping, and still trying to take down that Death Knight. And yeah, I hear you, Radio. I will no longer do any high level or high quality streams. I guess I don't have enough of an upload stream for it right now. Mountain King now trying to run away right now, trying to pull back as the as the Paladin has gone down. Water Elemental trying to fight back. Ooh, low hit point Death Knight getting hit a couple more, trying to run away, able to escape back onto that Blight, and sitting at 47 hit points, getting hit by a Knight, and using that potion of healing. That Knight needs to get out of there. Very low hit point, and now going to get surrounded. No surround. The Lich unable to get a Frost Nova off. You're finally going to be able to take down that Knight and get level 3 on that Death Knight. Level 3 on that Death Knight is going to be very nice. They're just surrounding it, not really attacking it for some reason. Not quite sure why. We have an expansion being set up right now from Prokhorov Kaz, and now a low hit point Ghoul trying to run away. Death Knight still close by. Not quite sure what can really happen here. We have a group of flying machines still up in the air. Does have that level 1 armor upgrade. Not quite surprised that there's not level 2 armor upgrade. Staff of Sanctuary being purchased by the Archmage, and the Paladin is also being resurrected as well. I think that there was a resurrection from the no, not resurrection from the tavern. Perhaps a resurrection from the tavern piece. That Mountain King did go down, and the Mountain King came back before that Paladin did. So right now, finishing off this particular creep camp, and Death Knight getting to level, getting us Tome of Strength +2, and now Death Knight and Lich once again moving back on out. We have flying machines moving out as well. Not quite sure if I see any Lich or any destroyers in the air. Bly4eg being forced to not use destroyers right now, but Kaz doing a great job of utilizing, where Bly4eg is, and being able to creep, and really hard creep camps relatively close. And now that Mountain King's going to be able to finish this creep camp off and pick up a boost of speed before he heads back out. Oh no, Silence and Frost Nova and Death Coil on that Paladin. Paladin very low on hit points, trying to run back away, and able to continue to run away, now trying to chase back some units. Ooh, nice level 2 Holy Light, able to take down a low hit point Ghoul. Flying machines up in the air, and we have a single Crypt Fiend, but that Crypt Fiend's not going to be able to do enough to really counteract so many destroyers or so many flying machines right now. Town Hall, nice expansion from Poker off Kaz. So Kaz getting that very very powerful expansion early on Turtle Rock, as it's generally pretty hard to get expansions. Right now, the Banshees are mastery upgraded, so Knights are going to be a little bit of an issue right now. We have Griffins being researched and created right now, so the natural progression to have Griffins right now, and still want to see more of an armor upgrade. Stay tuned for part 3 and the conclusion of this replay. I thought it was a 4-part replay, but it's only a 3-part replay between Poker off Kaz and Bly4eg here on Turtle Rock.